you have in Chicago a problem. Did you know that murders in Chicago are up 50% this year from last year?
I know it. I know it very well.
And they
It's
can't.
out of
And they
control.
can't solve it. They can't solve it. State of Illinois, City of Chicago can't do it.
Well, you know why they can't solve it?
Well,
Because
wait,
I don't
but
think
no, I
they
wanna
have
know-
the right people in charge.
So, all
in
right.
terms
So
of the police force.
specifically,
I don't think-
how
I
do
don't
you
think-
do it? How do you do it?
I know police in Chicago. If they were given the authority to do it, they would get it done.
How?
You have unbelievable. How? By being very much tougher than they are right now. They're right now not tough. I mean, I could tell you this very long and quite boring story, but when I was in Chicago, I got to meet a couple of very top police. I said, how do you stop this? How do you stop this? If you were put in charge to a specific person, do you think you could stop it? He said, Mr. Trump, I'd be able to stop it in 1 week. And I believed him 100%.
How? Did he tell you how he would be able to stop it in 1 week?
No, he wants to use tough. He wants to use tough police tactics.
But you have to have a warrant to arrest
being
people.
Killed.
You can't beat them up. You have to have a warrant to arrest them. You have to have.
All I know is this. I went to a top police officer in Chicago who is not the police chief, and I could see by the way he was dealing with his people. He was a rough, tough guy. They respected him greatly. I said, how do you think you do it? He said, Mr. Trump, within 1 week, we could stop much of this.
But he didn't tell you
show
exactly precisely how, because that's
no, and
what
I didn't ask him because I'm not the mayor of Chicago.
Attacks on police, all right? So they're rising because they're being, police officers in some places being demonized, and now unstable people,
and people are being coddled.
Okay.
People
all right.
are being
So
coddled.
you're president. How are you going to stop attacks on police in the present climate?
Well, first of all, we need somebody that's going to be a cheerleader for the police to an extent. Right now, I just left the Akron police and some other people, and they are terrific people, and they feel like they're being left behind by our leadership. They're not being respected by our leadership, and they literally, they don't have spirit. They lose their spirit. Every time something happens, it's the police's fault. Look,
your tone is pro-police.
You have to have.
Well, how do you
give
stop
them
the
back
bad
their
guys from
spirit.
attacking them?
By giving them back your spirit and by allowing them to go and counterattack. All I can do is from the top, I would be very, very strong in terms of being a cheerleader for the police. They do a great job and they're not recognized for it.